The iPhone 12.
The iPhone 12 lineup.
Wait until the iPhone 12 drop.
Biggest changes to the iPhone we've seen.
100%, that's gonna be my phone.
And I'm more excited about the iPhone 12 line than I've been about a phone the past couple years.
Today, we're going to be taking a look at every one of the 4 different models of the upcoming iPhone 12 to find out which ones are worth the price tag. More specifically, we dug around the internet to see what everyone had to say about each model. Here's what we found. iPhone 12 5.4. I think this is going to be the best size for those looking for a smaller phone with the X-style display. I currently have the X, and while it's comfortable, the top corners can be difficult to reach one-handed sometimes. 5.4 inch. I already got a huge Android phone for all the media needs. It's cheap, has a good screen, and a headphone jack. This iPhone is it, Chief. This size with that screen is what nearly everyone has waited for. It's so goddamn enticing, I'm legitimately considering sacrificing pro features to have a modern iPhone at that size. These comments are referring to the display size of the iPhone 12 mini model, which you may have guessed features the smaller 5.4 inch screen. A great option for those who like to be able to use their phone entirely with one hand. iPhone 12 Pro 6.1 for me. I want the best features but not a huge screen. Been looking for a good iPhone upgrade since I'm still using the 7, and everyone says this is the iPhone to wait for. Let's hope it's good. 12 Pro Max, only if it comes with 120Hz. I have very big hands and big sight problems, so I only go for the biggest screens no matter the phone I buy. Currently, using a OnePlus 7T Pro, and I don't really see myself going back to 60Hz. It looks very laggy to me. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo has stated that the iPhone 12 lineup will not be supporting 120Hz screens due to battery life considerations. For those who are interested in 120Hz, analyst Kuo says that it is likely we will be seeing this feature implemented in 2021 phones with LTPO technology. iPhone 12 Pro Max. I've always loved massive screens after handling an XS Max at a store. Plus, the battery life is bound to be crazy good. This iPhone 12 Pro Max is 92,932.752 cubic millimeters in volume. Wow, that's precise. The XS Max is larger
at 93,866.85
cubic millimeters, according to Apple's page here. How long before the largest iPhone eclipses the iPad mini? Introducing the iPhone 13 Mega Max. Well, I don't think we'll ever be getting to that point. However, one important thing to note is the new design that Apple is implementing with this lineup. Since the design will feature flat edges, we can expect a better screen-to-body ratio. Just purely for comparison, you can see that the 6.1-inch screen iPhone 12 models are almost identical to the 5.8-inch iPhone 11 models. I don't get the point of the 12 Pro now. You're paying $250 more for basically nothing. Jeez. That $250 jump from 12 to the 12 Pro is kinda big. Whatever. My iPhone 11 Pro is old and tired. Can't wait to get a 12 Pro and realize it feels exactly the same. Old and tired after a year? Same. Based on what we know so far, the Pro does cost an additional $250. It does have a lot more to offer. The difference in the Pro model will include an XDR OLED display, 2GB more of RAM, a triple rear camera, plus LiDAR sensor, the 5G millimeter wave technology, a stronger stainless steel body, and will start at double the starting storage capacity. Some users were quick to point out their disappointment with the starting storage options. I think it's time Apple stopped being so mean and started all models at 128 gigs. Why can't they have more than good enough? Apple cheaping out on storage. I'm sure the cost of manufacturing 128 gigabytes versus 64 gigabytes is minimal. Better. The iPad this year came with 32 gigabytes and people seem to be okay. So what's the problem with 64? Yeah, it makes sense. More expensive equals more storage, and honestly, I can't fill up 64 gigabytes, it's enough for most people. It honestly comes down to the type of user you are. Some users get by with uploading to the cloud on the go. Some just prefer to have everything readily available on hand at any time. You may not have a stable connection, or maybe you're a food blogger that likes to shoot a lot of videos. Of course, there's also saying that it couldn't hurt to just simply have more than to not have enough. Introducing the new iPhone 12. That's literally my stove. I'm sobbing. Why does the iPhone 12 look like that? iPhone 12, find the difference. Unfortunately, The iPhone 12 lineup will not be featuring the stovetop aesthetic. Pretty much confirmed that the two lower-end models will feature dual cameras and the Pro models will feature a triple lens plus LiDAR sensor. I hope they increase the quality of the ultra-wide lens. It's very noticeably worse in its current form. Yeah, while I'm glad it's there, if the light is less than ideal, it turns into a potato. Here's what some users had to say about pricing. Nifty. The Pro Max is $50 cheaper than the XS Max I'd be upgrading from. I might be able to squeeze into the 128 after my cleanout post iOS 14. The mini size factor is very, very appealing to me. I wouldn't mind paying the Pro price for it. Unfortunately, only the Pro models will have the best camera, which is very important to me. Screw 5G. Camera, battery, and display for me. So a $200, 25% increase between a 128GB 12 versus 12 Pro. Very interested to see what value the Pro provides if it's true there won't be a 120Hz screen. I'm just gonna ask what everyone else is thinking. How much will the 11 cost? It's crazy that we're spending up to $1,399 on a phone. How did we get here? High-end tech has gotten more expensive lately. We're spending $900 on GPU and up to $2,000 on MacBooks. You can tell by the longer upgrade intervals people have. $1399 is actually a price drop. Both the 2019 iPhone 11 Pro Max and the 2018 iPhone XS Max cost $1449 at release. What did you guys think? If you prefer a smaller form factor that allows you to use your phone one-handed, consider the 12 mini. If you're looking for the largest display with the best cameras, you might lean more towards the Pro Max. If you want the best of both worlds, you can also decide between the 12 and the 12 Pro. Of course, if none of these models were enough to justify getting a new phone, you can also pour that money into improving your own Apple ecosystem and purchase something like an Apple Watch or an iPad. Which iPhone 12 would you buy? If any of them? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you're interested in the latest in gaming news, come see us on our new channel Loaf. The Unwrapped Boys would really appreciate it. Thanks, and see you next time.